frontier of disasters in our podcast. Is a violent wind that has a circular movement, especially in the West Atlantic Ocean. Hurricanes.
The most powerful Atlantic storm in a decade has caused widespread destruction across the Caribbean and the southern U.S., leaving 55 people dead. Irma has time a Category 5 hurricane, packed wide of up to 295 km per hour or 185 miles per hour. The storm cut a devastating tail across Caribbean countries and territory before moving up through the U.S. states of Florida, Georgia, and South Carolina, weakening into a tropical depression. An estimated 1.2 million people have been affected. At its peak, Irma was a Category 5 storm with wind topping 295 km per hour or 185 miles per hour, according to Phil Crosby, research scientist at Colorado State University Department of Atmospheric Sciences. Wind speeds were tried with the second strongest maximum wind of time for an Atlantic hurricane. Irma mentions a 1935 storm in the Florida Keys, Hurricane Gilbert in 1988, and Wilma in 2005.
The remnants of Hurricane Harvey, which hit in late August, could still be seen by satellite when Irma made its way across the Atlantic toward the Caribbean. Irma was just a Category 2 storm on September, but soon became Category 3. Irma grew stronger quickly because of a combination of very warm water, high levels of mid-level relative humidity, and vertical wind conditions, meteorologists say. Between September 2 and 5, Irma strengthened from a Category 3 to a Category 5 storm, the highest possible level. By September 7, Irma was being followed by Storm Jose, which was also upgraded to hurricane status, graded to a Category 3, but was projected to regain strength before hitting Florida.
September 10, Irma was upgraded to a Category 4. It hit Cujo Key, 20 miles north of Key West, and then Naples. Miami didn't get the call of Irma but still received light trading conditions. The Florida Keys received approximately 12 inches of rain, and a 10-foot storm surge rainfall averaged 10 to 15 inches. September 11, Irma downgraded to a Category 1 hurricane as it headed to Tampa. 12 million people were without power. Irma was downgraded to a tropical storm as it hit Georgia. There were 1,500,000 people who lost power. The state had ordered people to begin evacuating on September 9.
Also present was Storm Katia in the Gulf of Mexico, which became a hurricane before it hit the Mexican state of Veracruz. 2 people died in a mudslide caused by the extreme weather. Only one Hurricane Erin in 1980 has recorded stronger winds at 190 miles per hour. However, Irma broke Erin's record for sustained winds. It maintained maximum wind speed of 295 km per hour for longer than any other Atlantic hurricane. Irma's death toll was 129 people. Florida officials 6.5 made people to evacuate. There were 77,000 people in 450 cities. Irma damaged 90% of the building on Barbuda. It destroyed almost all communication and left 60% of the population homeless. The government evacuated 1,800 citizens to Antigua. Irma's total cost was $50 billion when adjusted for inflation. If Irma had hit Miami, the damage could have reached $300 billion, according to insurance firm Swiftly.L.
Vocabulary: satellite. It means a device sent up into space to travel around the Earth, used for collecting information or communicating by radio, television, etc. Humidity. It means the quality of being humid. Meteorology. It means the scientific study of the processes that cause particular weather conditions. Target. It means to reduce someone or something to a lower rank or position, or to cause something to be considered least important or valuable. Mudslide. It means a mass of mud moving steadily and quickly down a steep slope. Abbreviations. km is kilometer. Kilometers are typically used to measure long distance. Is example: Irma was a Category 5 storm with winds topping 295 km per hour. H is hour, used to tell the time. Is example: Irma was a Category 5 storm with winds topping 295 km per hour. mph is mile per hour, used to tell the speed. Is example: winds were 73 miles per hour in Miami. mi is mile. Miles are typically used to measure long distance. Is example: it has Kentucky 20 miles. in is inch, a unit used for measuring length. Is example: Fort Pierce, Florida received 15.9 inch of rain, the most in the state. M is million, the number 1 million. Is example: there were 1,500,000 people who lost power. B is billion, the number 1 billion. Is example: Irma's total cost was $50 billion when adjusted for inflation. EG is exemplification. For example, I love to eat vegetables. Exemplification: carrots, morning glory, and broccoli. etc. is etc. and so on. Is example: durian, mango, mangostines, etc. are Thai food. Et is scent. Is example: I study at St. Mary's College.
All of these are natural disasters that we can stop.